Hey there, it's Imran and you're watching Imran Plus. Welcome back. Today we're talking about the Golden Globes, which aired last night. It's the first year the Globes are back in person. Last year they did not hold a ceremony or did not air a ceremony on television, and this year they did, and I'm surprised at how many people showed up. I was actually expecting a lot less people to attend, more people to not attend, protest the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, of course, with all the scandal and controversy that's come out of them. They have been doing some work, but I don't know if they've done enough to warrant such a huge comeback. But here we are, and I'm making a video talking about the winners, so that kind of speaks for itself. And so this video, just like the one I made last year, is more so talking about the winners from this and how I think that will factor into the Oscars. Overall, I think I'm pretty satisfied with the wins. I think a lot of good people won last night. There were some surprises, and we'll talk about those. But interestingly, there was no Top Gun Maverick love, no wins at all, which I can see, but also a surprise because I would think that maybe they would want to recognize that film. There's also no Avatar: The Way of Water love, no awards for that at all. And so I think that that's going to have a hard time at the Oscars as well, but you never know. And of course, as expected, Glass Onion did not get anything. I think if Glass Onion were to get any awards, it would be at the Golden Globes. So I'm going to use the winners list from The Hollywood Reporter as a guide, and I'm going to start with the Best Original Song, and then we'll end with Best Picture. So the Best Original Song winner was Naatu Naatu from RRR. And that is surprising because we were going up against a lot of big names: Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, Rihanna. So I think that that has a very strong chance to win the Oscar come March. I think that might be one of the only wins for RRR, and I think the Academy is going to want to recognize that film for it being such a huge phenomenon that it is. I have not seen it, and I have some thoughts on RRR that maybe I'll make a video about at some point, but I think I would have given this to Lift Me Up by Rihanna because I thought that that was a really good song, but congrats to the team at RRR. Next up is Best Original Score. The winner of this was Justin Hurwitz for Babylon, the only award that Babylon got. Ouch. That is not going to fare well at the Oscars. So not only was it a box office bomb, but it also did not get any Oscars. At least it got nominated. And that should count for something. Personally, I feel like the Batman should have gotten nominated, and that's who I would have wanted to win for score. But I guess this is good for Babylon. Next is Best Screenplay, and the winner of this was Martin McDonagh for The Banshees of Inisherin, and I think that that is a good choice. I think that that script is very strong, especially because the other script that probably should have deserved it is Everything Everywhere All at Once, but I expect that that's going to get a lot bigger awards, and so most likely the Oscars will try to divvy up the awards pretty fairly and recognize Banshees here, while Everything Everywhere All at Once may be in another category. Best Director went to Steven Spielberg for The Fabelmans. This was an interesting choice. I don't know how I feel about this. If you watched my Golden Globes and Oscar videos from last year, you'll know that I think that West Side Story was a great movie and that Steven Spielberg definitely deserved to win for that movie last year. I would have been happy with a Steven Spielberg win last year, even though it would have been a traditional choice. But this year, The Fabelmans, compared to what else is nominated, I don't know if that's the best choice for Best Director. Of course, this is his passion project and a story about his life, so that probably had a strong campaign. I have to see The Fabelmans to really give a fair assessment of it, but I don't know. I think even Elvis, I really liked Elvis. I think Elvis was well directed, and so was Everything Everywhere All at Once. Even Avatar by James Cameron, that was a very well directed movie. So I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to see The Fabelmans and decide if this win is fair. Best Supporting Actor went to Ki Wai Kwan for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Very well deserved. I'm so happy about this win, and I think that this secures his win for the Oscar, as he should win the Oscar. I mean, what a career story. This is his comeback movie, and what a comeback. He deserves all the recognition and all the praise because he was phenomenal in this role. Best Supporting Actress went to Angela Bassett for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I did not see this coming at all, but honestly, I'm so happy. I think that if Stephanie Hsu would have been nominated from Everything Everywhere All at Once, I would have given it to her. But Jamie Lee Curtis had a nice role, but I don't know if it was Best Supporting Actress. And I think Angela Bassett, it's time she gets recognized. I really hope that this gives her some momentum and gets her that Oscar, because she was incredible in Wakanda Forever, and she's had an amazing career and has been working for a long time and has not really gotten much recognition. So I really hope that Wakanda Forever makes history by getting Angela Bassett her first Oscar. Best Motion Picture in a Non-English Language went to Argentina in 1985. I'm glad that this won, and I'm glad that the presenters got to give their speech, although they were cut off and couldn't give their speech in Spanish. Congratulations, I'm so happy. Best Animated Picture went to Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, as I expected it would, and I expect that it's also going to win the Oscar, because Disney's films are definitely not winning this year, and between these nominees, I think it's either going to be Pinocchio or Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. Personally, I preferred Marcel the Shell. That's higher up on my top 10 list from last year, but I do recognize that Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is a phenomenal film. It's very well made, and I think it's a well-deserved win. He does deserve the win for this movie. All right, Best Performance by an Actor in a Musical or Comedy went to Colin Farrell for The Banshees of Inisherin. And I think that that is going to give him a lot of momentum for the Oscar. From The Batman to The Banshees of Inisherin, I suspect that he's going to win an Oscar for this. One thing to keep in mind, though, that Colin Farrell is going to go up against Brendan Fraser from The Whale, so there could be an upset there. So let's see how the other award shows play out, and then we'll have a better idea. Best Performance by an Actress in a Musical or Comedy, Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. So well deserved. I'm so happy for her. Her speech was amazing. I think that this is potentially a lock for Best Actress. Really, really great performance in this movie, and Michelle Yeoh is a GOAT. She is a legend, and she deserves an Oscar, so I really hope that she wins. All right, Best Picture, Musical or Comedy, and this went to The Banshees of Inisherin. I'm surprised, because I would have thought that Everything Everywhere All at Once might win this one, but I guess they gave the acting awards to Everything Everywhere All at Once, and so maybe they decided to give Banshees the Best Picture award. Although Colin Farrell did win for Best Actor, and so this is a tough choice. I think I would have given it to Everything Everywhere All at Once, but this really propels Banshees of Inisherin as a frontrunner for the Oscars. So Best Picture is going to be complicated. I don't know if I'm going to be happy with the result. I just feel like last year I knew that Coda would win, and Coda did win, and this year, even though I want Everything Everywhere All at Once to win, I think it might be down to the Banshees of Inisherin and The Fabelmans, but we'll come back to that. Next is Best Actor in a Drama, Austin Butler for Elvis. How is Elvis a drama? I mean, it is a drama, but I would have put that in a musical category. Isn't that clearly a musical? I guess maybe it doesn't have original songs, and so that's why it doesn't classify as a traditional musical. I think I would have switched Elvis and The Menu, because I think The Menu is more of a drama and Elvis is more of a musical. But anyway, Austin Butler won for Elvis, and this is a surprise because a lot of people had hoped that Brendan Fraser would take this home for The Whale. I think overall, from these categories, it was between Austin Butler and Brendan Fraser, and I still have to see The Whale, but Austin Butler was incredible in Elvis, and so I think he does deserve this award. But at the end of the day, I think that this is going to be his big win. Getting nominated for an Oscar will be a win of itself, because I don't expect him to win. He could always upset. Let's see what else he wins, but I think the Oscar for Best Actor is going to be down to Brendan Fraser or Colin Farrell. Best Actress in a Drama, Cate Blanchett for Tar. Surprising win here, surprising win. I think Cate Blanchett kind of came out of nowhere, and she might take home the Oscar. I don't know. I really hope that it's going to either be Michelle Yeoh, or I'll even take a win for Viola Davis. She was amazing in The Woman King. It's up in the air, but I'm rooting for Michelle Yeoh, even though Cate Blanchett is a phenomenal actress and definitely deserves recognition for that. So I'm glad she won this award, but I'm hoping that the Oscar is Michelle Yeoh's. And now finally we have Best Picture Drama, and this of course went to The Fabelmans, Steven Spielberg's movie. So he won not only director but also Best Picture Drama. That is a 1-2 punch combo that poses some serious indications for the Oscars. I think that The Fabelmans is potentially a front runner here. I'm surprised that this movie, I don't know, of these nominees, who would I give it to? Honestly, I think I would have given it to Top Gun Maverick. I think I would have given it to Top Gun Maverick because I think that film was incredible, very well made, very well acted. It's like such a crowd pleaser, but also such a well made blockbuster that you want to recognize it and appreciate it for its artistry. And so I would have given it to Top Gun Maverick because I would think I would have given the Oscar to another movie. I don't want to speak too much about it until I see the movie, so I'm gonna be watching The Fabelmans now, but this is I don't know. I don't really like this win. I think it's kind of uninspired, but also I haven't seen the movie, so who am I to say? But yeah, I think I would have given it to Top Gun Maverick. Even Elvis, and even Avatar, and even Tar. I think any other movie I would have been much happier about. As for the TV categories, I'm overall pretty happy. I think they went pretty well. A couple highlights were Abbott Elementary. Very happy for that show. It deserves all of the success that comes its way. It's one of my favorite shows of 2022. Also really happy for The White Lotus, specifically Jennifer Coolidge. She deserved that win. And also Amanda Seyfried for The Dropout. These are all three shows that I recommend in my top 5 list. Check out that video about why I love those shows. So those are the Golden Globe winners of 2023. Are you overall happy with who won? And did you watch the ceremony? What did you think of the ceremony? Or did you just not care at all? Like, do you even care about the Golden Globes? I'm very curious. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and who are you rooting for the Oscars? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great time. Lots more videos coming soon. Check out my best movies of 2022 list and my most anticipated movies of 2023 list. Both of those are linked in the description, as well as my top 5 TV shows of 2022. All of those are in the description. So check those out. In the meantime, make sure you like this video and subscribe. Click that bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and fellow movie enthusiasts. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.